Hey everybody, welcome to the 2024 Crash Masterclass to help you make your practice recession-proof. Really guys, I'm really excited to be here to show you the online marketing opportunities that help you navigate the economic downturn. So to get started, can everybody please grab your phone? If you're not on your phone, that's okay. If you're getting a computer, that's okay too. And if you can just go to google.com on your phone, and then when you go to Google, you can do a search on how customers would find your practice. It could be, if you're a chiropractor, Houston chiropractor, or whatever city, whatever city and your practice that you offer, the services that you offer. Or if you have a headache specialist, you can offer that, or migraine. So here's how I'm gonna do it too. So my practice is naturopathic SEO. So I'm on number one for Max, and on the first page. But the question is, are you happy with your results? You can put it in chat. Are you guys happy with your results? Are you on the first page? No. No. Yes. Okay. Some of you. Okay. Yes. So it's broken out, by three categories, as you know. The top is the advertising section, the paid results. The middle, the Google Maps, and the bottom is where the search term to direct to your website. To give you a breakdown, most of the traffic is going to Google Maps. And if you guys are not on the first page, guess what? You're losing customers every single time. That makes sense? I'm going to repeat that again. If you are not on the first page of Google for the search terms that for customers to find you, you are absolutely losing to your competitors. So I want to take a moment and step back. Let's go back in time to this event. This actually happened in 2007 when the iPhone was released. And what do you know? The very thing that I asked you to look up, everybody is using the iPhone now. Everybody has to be on the iPhone now to actually run a successful business. So back then, Facebook also was hit 20 million users. Google bought YouTube, which you used on your iPhone. Netflix streaming, which you also use on your iPhone as well. And then, but just right after the iPhone released, if you guys were old enough to remember the 2008 market crash back then. For me, I remember when I was working on my consulting companies, the company made an announcement that they lost $1 billion this past quarter. It's a pretty scary time, but there's an opportunity here. Back then, if you were running Facebook ads, or if you were running, if you had your iPhone apps, or you were optimizing for your iPhone to get people to iPhone, optimizing your web page for the iPhone mobile, or if you had a YouTube channel, you could actually be thriving during an economic downturn. And just to give you a little history, the digital marketing landscape has exploded. The foundation was laid down by Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Apple. And back in 2011, it was only 150 digital marketing applications. And now, back in 2022, close to 10,000. And even it grew even still the past year from 2023 to close to 11,000 digital marketing apps. But something happened in 2023. It disrupted again. It got disrupted by one company. Any guesses? Let's go in the chat. What would you guess? What is the one company that's disrupting everything right now? ChatGPT, close? Yep. OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, is disrupting the entire digital marketing landscape, which affects you and your practice. So once again, the world is changing, like 2007. And with AI, that's one thing I want to keep you focused on here is this graph represents the growth trajectory of the future and the past. And 2023, the green line is where the usage about it, the number of AI apps are out there. And it's expected to be exponential increase in the next several years, which presents a killer opportunity to grow your practice. And I'm going to show you how. But the question is, how do you guys feel about it? Is your practice ready to adapt this change, or are you guys feeling good about it? Can you put in the chat? What are you guys feeling about this? Okay. Some nervous, some bad. Okay. Understandable. Yeah. So again, like 2008, early adoption, getting ahead of the curve, the tech curve is really the key to actually having a thriving practice. And the way to do that is to really start investing in AI with the correct digital marketing strategies. Just investing in AI won't do anything. It's probably confusing, but if you have the right strategy, marketing strategy in place, you will get called to your office. Okay, that's what we're gonna get into. That's what we're gonna get into right now. So just to give you an idea, why am I here? I've been building websites since 1997 and graduated from one of the top computer science schools in the country, University of Illinois, Champaign-Urbana. And after I graduated in 99, I've been in the software consulting space, and I navigated the 2001 .com crash and the 2008 subprime crash, and the different businesses that I was in. To give you this an idea of the scale of the software that I built, is the last app I built was did over about $500 million in sales, renewals under 5 years. So, and I noticed there was a market need for practitioners as I was working with them in the mid 2000s. Like many of you guys probably aspired to get into health space due to probably, that the current medical establishment was not providing what we needed. So that's the big thing is that, so with the three things I found between marketing, technology, and healthcare came from naturopathic SEO. But my goal, I have to have one simple goal for every single one of your practices, is to help triple your practice through digital marketing. And we'll get over that, how I can do that later. So I have a question. If you guys put in the chat, which industry do most people rely on Google? Pop in the chat. Quick. Travel, insurance, yep, healthcare. You got that right. Close to 90% of people rely on Google for healthcare information. What does that mean? It is by far the most competitive landscape you guys have to be in. So you have to be on your digital marketing and Google has to be on the first page. But I guess overall, what really makes a practice thrive during a recession? We're definitely coming into on 2024. So any ideas? Will we put in the chat? Okay. Yep. Persistent. Marketing, of course. What else? Any other ideas? Innovation. Okay, that could work. But I found these core four. One is having a foundation for your SEO, for your website. Because right now, most people are actually searching for your medical practice online. So you've got to have a great website that's attracting people to your practice. And then from there, you got to connect with them. People want to do business with people that they know and like. And that's what social media can help you with. And then from that, with all that, you have analytics, you have data, just kind of like, just to find out what the money that you're putting into marketing are you getting a strong return on your investment? And of course, you adapt based on the data. So, what is Google's #1 search query on the phone? What do people type on the phone? We'll put in the chat. Like, what do people type? Okay. The answer is X near me. So what is X? It could be anything. It could be restaurant. It could be a foot doctor near me. It could be, a gas station near me, doctor near me. This is how people find you on their phone. And as you know, my line doc is one of my clients, and she is now on the first page of Google Maps. And that's what SEO is all about. It's the process of getting you ranked on Google without ads. So it's advertising a separate strategy that you absolutely should be doing. The SEO is definitely a cornerstone of digital marketing. And it's a process. Well, key thing here is the process, not an event. So let's say if you've hired some SEO person in the past, well, the times have changed. You're probably not ranking, or not. If you still are, it probably would not be ranking in the future. To give you an idea, my line doc with traffic stats, she had a spike in traffic. We had a dip, but as I've mentioned, there's a process. There's things you have to figure out and navigate. And even then, she still had over 1,000% increase in traffic, which is good for business. So I guess the question for you guys is, what's your digital marketing strategy? Do you have one? I mean, what are you guys doing? Are you guys posting Facebook? Make a Facebook post? Are you blogging? Or you have a YouTube? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so maybe you're doing a bunch of these things. Are you happy with it? Okay. But if maybe you're not ranking on Google and you're doing everything possible to rank on Google, why is that? The answer is you are not firing the right signal to Google. You're not telling Google that what they need to hear, what they need to see to help you rank in Google. And what are they? So Google had released their best practice. It's called EEAT for short. We have expertise, experience, authority, and trust. And in short, it's just they want to see, they want to make sure that people are actually engaging with your site and actually using it and linking to your site. Because that's how you build a trust. Hey, more people are actually liking it. So that's a signal to Google to help you rank it higher. As well, many of you guys are doctors, and that's where the expertise comes in. To how you display that? Well, through experience is one of them. Or you could have published work in different authority sites, or have different links from other sites that have a higher ranking than you are. So that's how you rank it up, get the ranking. So to give you an idea, I'm going to kind of go a quick run through different types of signals. Just bear with me for a second. I'm going to kind of quickly. So there's these are different things that you can help you rank in Google. So Google Business Profile, which is another fancy for Google Maps. There's traffic signals. There's image signal. There's video, on page, citation. Citations are different listings like Yelp. You can link to it. We'll get to that in a moment. And social signals like Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. And don't worry about it if you're feeling overwhelmed with this. I do have a worksheet at the end of this masterclass. So just stick around for a bit, and I'll make sure I put the link below, and we'll get you started with that. Now we know what the signals are. Well, how do we actually implement it? So this is like a bit more the technical side of marketing, digital marketing. And one of the biggest, the number one, is to focus on your Google business profile, which is your Google map. As you can see in the green section, it will get 70, 80% of the traffic clicked into your phone. And then you got to have a process. So every page on your website should have the name, address, and phone number, and listed all across the internet. And they have to be, that to match exactly the same. It's another signal. Again, it's another way of telling Google that this is actually true, that you have the correct name, address, and phone number. And then you guys have a Google business review strategy. That's how you get your, it'd be the more reviews you have, obviously, will help you boost your ranking as well. And then there's different ways to optimize. With optimizing meaning, the keyword, maybe the URL, which is the name of your page, or the way you have your links structured in your page matters to Google. That's part of the SEO playbook I will offer. And then you have an inbound linking strategy, meaning you have other sites linking to your site saying that, hey, your site is doing it's great stuff. I like this stuff. It's just showing, it's telling Google that other people like your site as well. And then number 6, you can actually, Google can see how many people are engaging, calling your office from Google Maps. And 7, having your technical SEO optimization. That just means page speed. Does it look good on mobile? There's something called sitemap, which will be, it's more of a technical stuff, but this is more for a smart SEO person to help you rank in Google. Again, if you're overwhelmed, I get it. This is what I do, and you're welcome to book a one-on-one complimentary call, complimentary strategy marketing session to help you get through. It's free, no strings attached, and you're going to walk away with an SEO marketing playbook just for you, for your site. And again, go ahead. Here's the link if you want at naturopathicseo.com/schedule. Or you can scan, if you have your phone with you, you can scan it, the QR code. Okay. What's the number one mistake most practices make on their website? Anybody put in the chat? Not having one. That's probably the number one. Not having a website. Okay. Well, if you have a website, the absolute biggest mistake is not making it the foundation for your marketing. If most people might just say, hey, do you want to make it look pretty or make it look, we're not really giving it the intention, because everything, if you do your marketing right, everything's going to be connected to your website, the branding of driving traffic and calls to your office. And if you get the website wrong, you're going to actually disrupt the online marketing for, all the other channels. And most websites are actually not optimized for Google, which is actually an opportunity for guys. And the key to having a strong website is having strong content, titles, keywords, and description. Just various bits and pieces of the website that actually help you with the branding, messaging, and giving Google what it needs, the signals as well. We'll talk about what makes a good keyword or description. And as the market technology evolves, you're going to have to keep investing in it. Times are changing, so that is the market's going to change, and so are the technologies. So let's dive right into the 2 masters of content marketing in SEO. Anybody put in the chat what would you consider the two masters that you have to serve to rank your content? Google, okay, of course, yep, and they have 90% market share, but there's one other thing. If your future patient, the people are actually using your site, engaging with your site, they're the ones that actually telling Google that they like your site and actually booking. Look, they can't have one without the other. So you gotta have to take care of your patient, people searching for you, and Google. Make sense? So I'm going to kind of dive in a little bit on my approach to, really mastering, marketing. The first step is getting a strong site blueprint with keywords. You have to find keywords that people are actually searching for that are not overly competitive. For example, if you were to type in, doctor, like if you were to try to just having the word doctor, it's really, really competitive. That's why you try to get niche down and get something a little bit more, specific to your practice. So that's just called it. That what I do is create a blueprint for you guys. And then from there, from the keyword, we have to create great on-page SEO, which is making sure everything is properly formatted on the web page, as well as your Google business profile. It's just the Google map. Make sure they're properly formatted to tell Google that you're organized and you're doing your work. As well as creating, it can't just be any content. You gotta have to create good content that your people actually want and like. That, especially when you're typing something in that you want them to engage with and read your work and share it. That's the number one thing about content, is sharing with other people, sharing your content. Distribution, like I just said, so authority. People not just linking, but other sources, the different sources of signals to actually tell Google to help you rank it better. And off-page SEO and technical optimization, we talked a little bit about that. Again, that following this system is going to get you on page one. This is what I do. I would walk you through it. If I get it, if you're overwhelmed or you don't have time to do this, you can book a call, and I'll be happy to walk you through and have a exact strategy to help you rank and get on page one. So I guess when this is an analytics of it's like a report, and the green is marks a location based on the search term that the person had on their farm. And the more green you get, the more it shows that you're on the first page. The firing signal it's going to drive traffic to your site. It's going to result in more calls. This is a stat from one of my clients. She only had 2 discovery calls in January, and then after working overtime, it went up to 47 calls in October, which is actually over a 2,000%. Definitely, that works. This stuff worked. Working on SEO. By the way, this was only using SEO. We didn't use ads yet, but you should be using ads, and we're going to dive that right now. So, guys, how many guys are using Google Ads right now? Yeah, are you happy with your progress? Okay, are you having success with it? Okay, some of you guys, it's mixed. Okay, so the keys to getting Google Ads is understanding what the new plays are. Google is always adopting with their technologies as well to support the marketer. And while Google has been releasing their new features, you can use them, but you have to kind of like understand it to make sure that you are not spending more than you need to, because the whole point of Google Ads is to pay for traffic, to get people, get the people into your office and with the proper search I mean, you're matching the search term with somebody who's actually searching it and try to match it and to give you take business your way. So before you spend another dollar on ad guides, got to answer the question. How do your customers use keywords at different points of the purchase of their what that means is whether it's a search term going to result in a sale. So for example, if somebody typing in migraine headache, they're just probably doing research. They're probably not going to buy from you. They're probably not ready to book a call with your practice and actually stop by. So what about this search term? Type of doctor. Okay, you're getting somewhere. So maybe they're just kind of shopping around, just having there's a possibility that they could book a call with your practice. But if somebody typing in migraine doctor near me, that is where you want to target the ads, because they're the most likely to actually book an appointment with your practice. Make sense? It's just understanding so you can. And then with all that, you need to track it. So there's software that just you implement on the web page to track how your Google ads are. So, and then you need to experiment. Google Ads is always about running different experiments. They're called A/B testing. So different ad copies, different words, different hooks, and you should always be testing and see what can do better and what can do better to get a return on your investment. And I don't know if you guys know what a remarketing strategy, just basically if somebody is expressed interest in your services, you can show them an ad again later. So they're more likely they've seen your ad, and then you'll show them again and hope they would make the call at a later time. So, all right, let's dive right into your marketing team. You guys are probably really busy taking care of your patients and probably running your practice. All right. So let's get a high level checklist of what you guys need to have a strong marketing team, and especially in digital marketing. So number one, as we already talked about, is the foundation of every marketing right now is your website. Having SEO to drive traffic and really establish the brand for your practice. 2, to drive content. Gotta have content to drive traffic to your site. Are they connecting with the readers? Are you writing in a way that empathetic and speaking to your patient pain? And then from that, you get data, analytics to understand, what is working and what is not. And with that, you have to read the trends. And it's your team understanding the marketing trends. There's a lot of tools out there, and it can be a bit overwhelming to really figure out what the trends are working to drive people to your practice. Also, is it working? Getting your conversion tracking. Are you actually getting the call? Are you actually getting the click? Are you actually maybe you're selling products? Got to get your advertising working. This is the key to getting it to know if it's working or not. And then, do they understand your patient journey? Meaning, when somebody is creating your marketing experience, do they understand when they first type in, what they're looking for, to all the way to walking into your office to actually have that continuity, the continuous experience of the branding that you wish to establish for your patient. So, and of course, is your team using automated tools to streamline the process? There's a bunch of new AI tools. AI is not the important thing. It's all about, can these tools drive results to your practice? Cool. So with that, if I could bring home one point on this entire masterclass, just one thing, if you could take away this one thing to understand, the landscape, is that AI will not replace you and your practice, but a doctor or a practice that's using AI will. They're going to be so much more efficient. They'll be able to get more data and pivot. There's so many advantages to actually implementing, automation AI where it makes sense to drive traffic to your website. And this is a small snapshot of what you can automate with AI. So a SEO strategy, you can actually give it a strategy based on your website. You can actually have competitive research and break down exactly where the weak spots are or what you can do to outrank your competition. And then content, of course, most people probably know that you can actually create articles, but you got to be careful here because Google is going to flag some fully generated AI content. It's going to figure that out, and it's going to get better over time. Data analysis, as we talked about, AI using to uncover trends that you cannot see. The machines are actually better at seeing data that you cannot see. We humans cannot see. And then, as we talked about ROI, making sure that you can track, with the data, am I getting a return on my investment? That's what AI is good for. And then, as we talked about, understanding the patient journey, and believe it or not, AI can actually write entire code that you can actually offer your prospects a personal application to generate interest, to generate collect information. Popular uses are quizzes and calculators, and you can actually use that as part of your SEO strategy. Cool? Awesome. So I guess the question is for you guys, what now? What you have a choice. You can wait it out, and you can be, like that person who bought the iPhone just to play with the apps, or you can actually embrace it as an iPhone moment and really leverage the newest tools to drive traffic, to drive business, to drive phone calls to your practice. And this is a big transition happening in the next year to 5 years, as we saw in the chart. It's going to go exponential. So this is my goal, like I said in the beginning, is to help you triple your practice. I say this because as you've seen in the MasterClass, I've been able to get over 2,000% more discovery calls for one of my clients. So here are the services I offer, just to give you an idea how I can help you. I can obviously help you with the creative design, with graphics, get all the websites set up. I have a programming background to help you get this up to speed real quickly. SEO, this is a huge part. It's what I can do to help drive traffic to your site, Google Maps, and search ranking. Also, your Google Business Profile, which is your local map, which is we're getting 70% of the clicks on your phone. Content generation, creating relevant content to your site. To make your site a lead magnet to so many phone calls, patients to your phone call. Advertising, pay-per-click, Google. Reputation management, social media, I can help you with that. I can also help you with chatbot and AI integration, just to to automate some of these personalized services to help you book a call and drive, more calls to your practice. And of course, as my software background, scaling to over $500 million, I can help you with this. So again, go ahead, and if you're interested, booking a complimentary call, just scan the QR code or type in the link or click on the link, naturopathic SEO/schedule. Here's what you're going to get with a call with me. Just a comprehensive site audit. It is not going to be just some random software running thing. I will actually go line by line with you to find all the gaps in your website to find out why you are not ranking in Google. So it's critical. That's the first point we were going to start. On top of that, I'm going to provide you guys with a keyword list so you can understand what keywords to write and have a good chance of ranking. For example, if you write something on just thyroid, just the word thyroid, it's going to be very, very competitive to rank very quickly for just the keyword thyroid. But if you write thyroid treatments related to Lyme disease, or something more specific, we can find out how many people are actually searching for that keyword and help you rank. So that definitely requires some strategy that I will help you with on the call. I'm going to give you a ranking report. We need to see how you stack up against your competitors. And then, of course, having your Google business profile. I'm going to give you, make sure you have an audit. Make sure you're fully optimized for your Google business profile. Because as we talked about, Google Maps is getting about 60 to 7% of the click. And then a local citation gap review. What that means is, other sites, other listing services like Yelp or Foursquare, you've got to find out what opportunities there are. You can actually get more links to your site to boost ranking. And then a conversion review. I'm actually going to take the time to go through your site and find gaps where you can actually convert, that are not converting to phone calls for your practice. So, and I will assure you, I would have a lot more to offer than that, just on a complimentary phone call. And in short, what I'm giving you guys is a personalized SEO marketing playbook. So this is something I will, it's just to be for you and your practice. It's not some one-off, I'll just figure it out. I will actually be going line by line and breaking this out for you, and that we will go over in a phone call. Awesome? Okay. So for a fast action bonus, everybody, for the first 7 people that book a call will get an additional Google Ads playbook and a high-level software consultation, meaning I will actually go through your site and find opportunities and maybe develop a prototype application for your website to get people to go to your site and build your authority. So this is, again, fast action bonus for the first 7 people that book a call. You will get an SEO strategy with the Google Ads strategy and a software consultation with me. Again, I built apps worth over, generated over $500 million in sales. This is my all the digital technology. It's my jam. It's how I can help you drive business to your practice. All right. So I do have some. I'm gonna leave this up here for a little bit, but I do have some time for two quick questions. So let's put it in the chat. Okay. So I got somebody asked, what are the really keywords that people can use to help rank? I'm paraphrasing the question here. What are the keywords I use, to rank in my site? The key concept is this: supply and demand. For every person that's typing in the keyword, you want to find out opportunities within, like hidden opportunities to actually find those with low supply and high demand. For example, if there are a keyword such as headaches, that might be a little too competitive. But if you type in migraines, like trying to think of an example here, migraines and allergy migraines or something specific. And that probably will not rank very well. You guys, so trying to think of another example here. So allergy reaction to pharmaceutical drugs, certain allergy reaction. You might find that you have you might have a lot of opportunities to actually rank for that keyword in Google, because not a lot of people are building pages for that keyword, but you have a decent number of people actually searching for that. So I hope that makes sense. So again, I will go over this with you on our strategy session, and it will be a full 1 hour, full 60 minutes that I will go over with you. It will be the best. I promise to make this. It will be the best 1 hour consultation that you've ever had on digital marketing. Okay, that is my promise to you guys. So, okay, I have time for another question. So anybody here? Okay. Somebody was asking about, he already had some SEO person and is kind of working part-time and helping me with, okay, is a part-time SEO going to help me rank? It depends. Having a part-time person is not the big thing. It's all about, is that marketing person, the SEO person, leveraging the tools available today to actually optimize and maximize their time to help you rank in Google? Are they firing enough signals to get you on map, to get you on the search ranking? Do they understand the Google ad to help you get the click, to write the copy? It's all intertwined. So the answer is yes, it's possible, but you really need to have someone that understands the digital marketing landscape and all the tools that are available that's constantly changing. So this is my jam again. Software and change management is how I can help you drive your practice. So that's all I have time for right now. But again, if you book a call, and you can, again, if you're the first 7 people, you will get, in addition to an SEO playbook, you will get the Google Ad playbook and a software consultation. So thank you so much for your time, guys. I really appreciate, you taking the time here. And I really look forward to meeting some of you, and have an awesome night. Thank you. Have a good one.